Hey, Vinyl community, I am back again. Um, you'll have to forgive me. I know my voice is a little bit off. I was battling a cold about a couple weeks ago. In fact, I was sick like 3 or 4 days before I was supposed to go to a concert. Got better before the concert, went to the concert, had a great time, and about a week later, I'm back sick again because my dad got it. And so I'm back dealing with that again. So voice a little bit off. So forgive me. I am not feeling the best. I'm making this video because, of course, I got more things to show, and a lot of these came in as a surprise. I knew about half of them, and then the other half I had no clue about, and was pleasantly surprised with. But I will have to clarify. Um, a video that I already shot but had been waiting to upload had a the concert review, and it also had more records. This video will be uploaded first, just because I'm going to do it that way. So the sequencing will be off a little bit, but eventually it all makes sense. That's just the way I'm doing it. Uh, these get like I said, I was really surprised to get all these. Wasn't expecting a thing, uh, and so I'll just get into it. Okay. Um, First up here is Pete Townsend, uh, Journey's Eyes, and when that other video gets uploaded, it'll make a lot more sense because there's a theme um, going on through here, and so yeah, it'll make more sense when everything. Um, yeah, this one's seen better days. There's a little bit of scratching and smudging on it, um, but we can probably fix it. Um, the rest of the pieces, I believe, are all. The rest of them are all autograph pieces, and so we'll get in on those. Um, Next up is John Mayall. This is Back to the Roots, uh, autographed. This is, I believe it's my third John Mayall album, uh, and my second autograph copy. And I have two copies of the same album, one of which is autographed, and I've also got a playable copy because the autograph one is framed. This one will probably end up being the same way. I don't know the title of it offhand because I'm not thinking with a completely clear head. Okay, well, no, let's hold up. Okay, let's do this one next. Um, this one will be a little bit unusual coming from me. Still cool though. Haven't really talked too much about this particular genre of music um, because it's never really come across. But I do like select bands within this genre. I just don't really talk about it. I mean, uh, as you have seen, if you know if you've watched, I occasionally will talk about different stuff, but there are certain bands that show up a lot, as with all of us, and one particular genre that I do a mainstay in, but that doesn't mean that that's all that I like. It's just all that I show. And another example of that is a bulk of my record buying I did before I had a camera, and a lot of those I have never shown. And so that's for that because that's just the way it happened. Um, but getting off the rant, the ramble, uh, Glenn Campbell. This is autographed and really nice addition to the collection here. Um, and when it comes to country music, pretty much for me, for the most part, Johnny Cash, of course, Willie Nelson, George Strait. Actually went to a awesome uh, concert and saw Willie Nelson 4th of July 2007, and it was an experience. Really cool, and I enjoyed myself, and not a bad way to spend 4th of July. Okay, now these next pieces are more what you've known me for, and really interesting. Um, really interesting. I was quite ecstatic when I found out about this piece being added to my collection, uh, and it being autographed. Well, I'll backtrack. I was excited about the piece. I was excited about it being on vinyl, and excited about um, it being autographed. And so we'll just get to it. Queensryche, Operation Mindcrime, and with it's not so much recent anymore, but with the wouldn't say break is the wrong word, but with with Jeff leaving the band, um, which really sucks. This is really is a nice piece, and yeah, this could stand some cleaning. Have to get on to that uh, eventually. Okay, we're about at 8 minutes here. Hopefully, I'll be done in around 10. I've only got one other piece, and so hopefully we'll be done shortly. Okay, now the next piece was purchased. It is music, but there's records aren't in it. It was purchased just for the cover. No explanation with this. I do not need to say anything about it. You know this album, you know this band. This is autographed. This includes Jason Newsted on it, which was the attraction. Because you've got James there, you've got Lars right here, Kirk is here, and then Jason is on the other side. Certainly not one of my favorite Metallica albums. I don't really care for anything after Justice, and I've stated that several times and will not be apologetic for that stance. I do not like I just don't like anything after Justice, including Death Pathetic. But of course, as I well, to get on one more rant, recently rediscovered a band that has been discussed in the uh, VC before. Um, and actually, I don't know how I did it. It's weird. I I was uh, I was bored and I was researching videos, Satanism and heavy metal, Satanism and Slayer and all that kind of stuff, and Illuminati and all that fun stuff, and came across some hilarious stuff. Um, and also came across an In This Moment video. I don't know what possessed me to click on it, but it did. Uh, and actually liked the song. First knew about him. I saw him in 2007 at Ozfest. Didn't really care for him. Never cared for him since. But the song that I heard, uh, I liked, and so I'm gonna buy the album. And it is available on vinyl, so that's really cool. So I'm gonna get that eventually. Um, but it's like that whole thing. Uh, I haven't realized that there's been, you know, beautiful tragedy for me. Uh, ruined my initial listening experience for In This Moment because I can't stand that song. They were amazing when I saw them in concert, absolutely amazing. But can't stand that song, hate the song, and so I basically never gave them a second thought. Same thing happened with Avenged Sevenfold. Uh, Back in high school, I went back and forth with a friend between not only back and forth between the bands I liked, and I mean we had common ground, but we went back and forth on Avenged Sevenfold a lot, and the song Bad Country, oh my gosh, the summer, I believe it was the summer that came out, they played that song on a certain radio station, basically like every other song, and I just got sick of it. They they would go for days where that song would be on rotation every single freaking hour. That and I believe it was Inside the Fire from no, that wasn't Disturbed. It was another Disturbed from that they did later, but it was one of the singles from the third Disturbed album. The name escapes me. I know it, but the name escapes me. It's the one with Land of Confusion, Just Stop Guard. Uh, yeah, The Fist. I can't think of the name. Uh, but I know the album. But anyway, yeah, that one, it just ruined me. And getting it back to Metallica, same thing happened with them. Uh, with The Day That Never Comes. That came out, the same radio station that did it with Avenged Sevenfold played that song during Mandatory Metallica every single night for like 3 or 4 months straight. I just got sick of it. And can't stand, and then heard the full album, and now it's. In fact, I found it the other day. It's basically a drink coaster. I don't even know where the case is. It's in a box somewhere in the garage. Uh, but anyway, sorry for going on the rant there. Those are the latest pieces, and we'll have that other video up shortly, and it'll make it all everything that I've talked about will make more sense. I will get back in the habit of watching more videos. I've just, not feeling well still and everything. Thank you, everybody. See you later.